What's up everybody, welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into a head-to-head comparison of two of the most influential entrepreneurs of our time, Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos. These guys aren't just building companies, they're launching rockets, disrupting industries, and honestly, they're kind of defining the future as we speak. We'll look at their companies, financials, visions, and other interesting aspects. We're talking Tesla versus Amazon, SpaceX versus Blue Origin. The rivalry is real, and the impact is global. By the end of this video, you'll not only know who's winning the billionaire space race, but you'll also get a better understanding of how these titans operate and what makes them tick. Stick around, it's about to get interesting. First up, let's talk about the empires these guys have built. We'll start with Jeff Bezos and Amazon. I mean, who hasn't gotten a suspicious package from Amazon delivered to their doorstep? Bezos started Amazon back in 1994 as an online bookstore, and look at it now, it's like the everything store. We're talking e-commerce, cloud computing with AWS, groceries with Whole Foods, they're everywhere. They've got drones delivering packages, robots working in warehouses, and they're even venturing into healthcare. Amazon's reach is insane, and it's all thanks to Bezos' relentless focus on customer experience and, well, let's be honest, world domination. Now, on the other side of the ring, we've got Elon Musk and his band of companies, starting with Tesla. Musk wasn't the founder, but he came in early on and basically said, "We're making electric cars cool," and he actually did it. Tesla's not just about cars, they're pushing the boundaries of technology with their autopilot system, battery technology, and that whole sustainable energy ecosystem they're building. Love them or hate them, you can't deny that Tesla's changed the automotive game. But Musk doesn't stop there. He's also the mastermind behind SpaceX, a company literally trying to colonize Mars. I'm talking reusable rockets sending astronauts to the International Space Station, and that whole Starlink satellite internet thing, it's ambitious to say the least. And don't forget about his other ventures like the Boring Company, trying to solve traffic with tunnels, and Neuralink, which is developing brain-computer interfaces. I know it sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie, but Musk is out here trying to make it a reality. Alright, let's talk money. We all know these guys are loaded, but just how much are we talking about? Well, as of right now, Elon's sitting on top of the Forbes list with a net worth north of $200 billion. Most of that wealth is tied to his Tesla stock, which has been on a roller coaster ride these past few years, but hey, that's the life of a tech CEO, right? Bezos, on the other hand, he's been bumped down to second place, but don't feel too bad for him, he's still got over $180 billion in the bank. Amazon stock has been his bread and butter, but he's also been making some savvy investments in other areas, like real estate and of course his own space exploration company, Blue Origin. Speaking of Blue Origin, that's actually a good segue into their different approaches to space. Bezos is all about space tourism, taking wealthy individuals on suborbital joyrides. He even hopped on that first flight himself, which, gotta admit, looked pretty awesome. But Musk, he's playing the long game. He's not interested in just short trips to the edge of space, he wants to build a self-sustaining city on Mars. Yeah, you heard that right, Mars. He sees SpaceX as the key to making humanity a multi-planetary species, which, I mean, it's a pretty bold vision. Let's dive deeper into their visions for the future, starting with space exploration, because let's face it, that's the really cool stuff. Bezos with Blue Origin, he's taking a more measured approach. He's focused on developing reusable rockets to lower the cost of space travel, which is essential if we ever want to make space tourism a reality. He's also got his eyes on the moon, with plans to build a lunar lander, and potentially even a permanent base there. It's all about taking things step by step, building a sustainable presence in space, and eventually, who knows, maybe even moving heavy industry off Earth to help preserve our own planet. Musk, on the other hand, well, he's known for his ambitious timelines and his grand vision of colonizing Mars. SpaceX is developing Starship, a fully reusable spacecraft designed to transport humans and cargo to Mars and beyond. He's talked about building a 1 million-person city on Mars by 2050, which, I mean, that's less than 30 years away. Whether or not he can pull it off is a whole other story, but you gotta admire the guy's ambition. He's not just thinking about the next quarter or the next year, he's thinking about the future of humanity. But it's not all about space. Both Musk and Bezos are also deeply invested in renewable energy. Musk, with Tesla, is obviously leading the charge in electric vehicles, but they're also making waves with their solar panels and home energy storage solutions. He sees a future where all transportation runs on electricity generated from sustainable sources. Bezos, while not as directly involved in the electric vehicle game, is still making significant investments in renewable energy through Amazon. They've pledged to power all of their operations with renewable energy by 2025, and have become the largest corporate buyer of renewable energy in the world. So even though they're taking different paths, both of these guys are pushing the world towards a more sustainable future. Now let's move beyond the balance sheets and the rockets and talk about their leadership styles and public personas, because that's a whole other fascinating aspect of these two. Musk, he's the ultimate showman. He's active on Twitter, engaging with fans, trolling critics, and sometimes even getting himself into hot water with his tweets. He's not afraid to be outspoken, to challenge the status quo, and to push his team to the absolute limit. He's been known to sleep on the factory floor at Tesla and SpaceX when things get tough, and his work ethic is legendary. He's the kind of leader who inspires both intense loyalty and, let's be honest, a little bit of fear. Bezos, on the other hand, he's a bit more reserved, a bit more calculated. He's known for his intense focus on data and his methodical approach to decision-making. He's not as active on social media as Musk, but when he does speak, people listen. He's built a reputation as a brilliant strategist, a master of execution, and someone who always seems to be thinking a few steps ahead. Their leadership styles are reflected in their company's cultures as well. Tesla is known for its fast-paced, almost chaotic environment where employees are encouraged to take risks and innovate quickly. Amazon, on the other hand, is known for its intense focus on efficiency and customer obsession. Both approaches have their pros and cons, but there's no denying that they've both been incredibly successful. When it comes to their public personas, Musk is definitely the more polarizing figure. People either love him or hate him, but you can't deny that he's captivating. He's like a real-life Tony Stark, with his grand visions, his tech-savvy mind, and his occasional tendency to shoot from the hip. Bezos, while not as flashy as Musk, still commands a certain level of respect and admiration. He's seen as the ultimate entrepreneur, the guy who built an empire from scratch and changed the way we shop, read, and even think about technology. So, there you have it, a comprehensive comparison of Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos, two of the most influential entrepreneurs of our time. We've looked at their companies, their financials, their visions, and even their personalities. They're both incredibly ambitious, driven, and intelligent individuals who are shaping the future in profound ways. But who do you think is the more influential entrepreneur? Is it Musk, with his grand vision of colonizing Mars and his relentless pursuit of sustainable energy? Or is it Bezos, with his empire of e-commerce, cloud computing, and his more measured approach to space exploration? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more insightful videos. Thanks for watching.